Hi, I am going to color my hair this morning. I thought I'd bring you guys along for that. I'm using just store-bought color. Let's see. So I've got my brush, I have my clippies. So yeah, I stepped away from doing lives. I was live streaming for the month of December, but unfortunately, I've had a friend that passed away unexpectedly, kind of tragically, unexpectedly last Wednesday, and just kind of working through that right now. So doing the live videos was a little harder. I don't know, but the holiday season, and I don't want my videos to be sad, so we're gonna do this. Okay, so today I'm using the L'Oreal Preference hair color. Personally use number 8 medium blonde, and I use this plastic dish. I got this, I took cosmetology school many years ago, and this is still left over from that. And I don't think this brush is, but these clips are left over from my cosmetology kit. And so, but you can buy these at, here in New England, we have a store called Sally's, and it's a cosmetology store. You can go in there without a cosmetologist license. You can go in there and buy things that are non-chemical, like this thing. They have these little brushes for coloring. And I don't know that they have these clips, but you can buy other hair clips. I just got this store box color at, I think, Walmart, CVS, one of those, number. So let's mix this up. I'm gonna put this in the sink. I like to just set that down in the sink. I have 2 bathroom doors, which is nice because it does allow the chemicals to, you want to make sure you're in a really nice ventilated area. This light, I don't know if that fan is too much. I don't think it was in the last, but I think I'll put that fan on too. Just open the window a little bit too. All right, so I like to mix this up and just let it sit for a second while I put my hair up. And basically I just divide my hair into 4 groups. Okay, so I just section it off like this into 4 groups. I don't know if my parts are straight, doesn't really matter. And then I just do this a little mixing. So let's comb this section down. And with this, I just start color. I kind of go in at the part, the top part, and then around the temple area. This is a lot cheaper for me than going to the hair salon. So then I'll take the tip of this and I try to pick up about 1/4, just like a very small section. And I just go in and do the roots right now. You know, maybe an inch or 2 down. I want to kind of work fast because I've got the whole head of hair to do. So, yeah. Figured I better get it colored today. I do need to get out and do Instacart. So I've done the front, and I just wanted to pop back in here a second and show you how I do. When I first started coloring my hair myself, it was a little tricky trying to figure out how to get the back of my hair, but kind of gotten used to it. And I just take this section, and you can kind of feel, I can feel that where I'm putting it, and I know the part is there. So I just do the same thing, work all around each part. Front and back and side. Get underneath. It's not perfect perfect, but it works. And then again, I just take each section again and try to make sure the hair's smooth. And take 1/4 of an inch section, or my big ear out of the way. Section. I like the pointy end on this brush, this paintbrush. And if you don't find one of these brushes, a rat tail comb is helpful too. I've used that in a pinch. And I pluck that right back in there. All right, I'm going to pop away for a minute and go do the back, and I'll be right back. That's what I'll do. I'll just let this sit for 30 minutes, and then when I go to rinse, I will take and let the color come down and sit on the ends of my hair. And that should be enough time to give it a little color. The ends don't really need much on them, and because the hair is much coarser at the ends, it sucks up the color faster. The only thing I have to be careful of is I do a lot of reds in my hair, brassy color in my hair. So, but when that happens, I use, in fact, yesterday I used this. I'll use this a few times. It's purple shampoo. This is a purple conditioner. This one's by L'Oreal, but there's a lot of purple conditioners. And if you have blonde hair, lighter colored hair, a lot of times, even if you're not coloring, we'll get a brassy buildup in our hair just from chlorine that's in the water and things like that. So I treated my hair with this yesterday. I only use this a few times a month. It'll take out that brassiness in my hair. But I did treat it to try to get as much brass out yesterday as I could before coloring it today. So it's a little tip. It's a little tip. All right, so I am going to disappear for about a half hour. Okay, it's only been a few seconds for you, but it has been about a half hour for me. I'm gonna take these out. Okay. So I'm gonna go rinse it out, and when I rinse it, I'll just run the color down through the strands of hair. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear the sound of the hairdryer, so I am going to turn the sound down and just hit fast mo. Fast motion. Whew. Okay, that blow dried, so it looks okay. I'm gonna give it a little style with the curling iron, and since I just filmed this for you guys the other day, you probably don't want to watch it again, so I will be back when I'm done. Goes so. All right, so it's my crazy hair. And the hair color cost me, I think, $8 and some change. So yeah, for $8, $9. And I think in total this took me about an hour and a half to do. So not too bad. All right, off to Instacart. I am at 1,999 orders. So my next customer will be my 2,000th order that I have shot and completed. So, all right, let's go get that. I'll see you guys later. Bye.